Alright, so now let's look at the webcam properties. Webcam filter. Okay, I am here. I'm just having technical problems understanding what I'm supposed to do. Webcam. I do not know. I lost the webcam. Okay, how do I do it? I remove it. Yes. Do you still hear me? Okay. Let's look at the Gold Cup. Uh, Let me add a webcam. Add. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'd like to crop it. So let's figure out how to crop properties. Um, we are black. Alright, the game is already 6 minutes old. Let's go back to our game here. VN00. Okay, so who is playing? I'm sorry, they started out a little bit chaotic. Um, it I have it preset, with a timer. I'm using a studio, the OBS studio, and it wouldn't start on YouTube. It just wouldn't start, and so I had to delete it. I had to reinstall it. I tried to go on YouTube native mode, and it didn't work. Now I'm back on OBS. I'm a little more familiar with that. So you can watch it on Fubo TV, Peacock, TNT, and my station that I use is AMZ. Uh, we are in the dark blue new uniforms. So who do we have? We have Sebastian Berholt, the Brian White, Johnny Cardozo. I'm glad he put him in. I like to play. He's a good player. He seems to just always screw up on the national team for whatever reason. Get over yourself and play well, okay? Quinn Sullivan, Nathan Harriel, Paxton Aronson, Matt Turner in the goal. Okay, Walker Zimmerman. Barf. Mark McKenzie, Brendan Aronson, Chris Richards, Maximilian Arfston, and that Chris Richards is actually on the bench. It's so stupid. He's our best defender and he's on the bench. We are not set to win. It is so typical Pochettino. We are not set to win. He wants to lose for whatever reason. What is going on in that brain dead's head? I don't understand. But so far, I'm just half looking at the game. I see the stadium is not totally packed. Oh my goodness, has so many empty seats. It's an embarrassment. It is just a freaking embarrassment. Look at that. But he said Agamanga, but there's no argument. Let's check. Yeah, Agamang is on the bench. Should be. That's cheers. So let's see how we're doing with the microphone. Let's maximize it. If I come in low, I apologize. I'm not trying to make it too sensitive because then it picks up background noises. And we are now in minute 11, 0-0. Uh, when I when I have this screen on, you do see that, and you will see events that are happening, and they will also reflect over here. Um, they're playing in Nashville, right? Is that? Okay, Switzerland has a goal. We are not set for the win. We don't want to win. freaking Pochettino does not want to win. He wants to lose. USSF, they don't want us to win. They want us to lose. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. He's benching the best defender that we have, Chris Richards. Idiotic to the highest degree. Ah. But that's not the end of it. I expect a 4-0 loss or something like that. And Pochettino gets paid $6 million to produce this kind of garbage. I, I knew it was going to be frustrating. I'm frustrated. I'm a computer engineer. I'm supposed to be good at all of that. But I'm very, very bad with application software. I don't understand it most of the time. I have a very small brain. I see the bouncing ball, the goal shows up. This is my website and it's just awesome. It's the best website there is. Uh, let's just say. Alrighty. Just to screw with the algorithms, I'm gonna like myself. Since I have nobody actually really listening into it, do I? One watching. And that's me, more myself, and Irene. Okay. I'm still here. Look up. Alrighty. I'm still here. Well, look up. What's going on? It is boring. It's, you know, all those young MLS players, they really can't keep up with the high speed, high pace of European play. What's going on? Everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about a win. This is very un-American. You know, all those young American players, they really can't keep up with the high speed, high pace of European play. What's going on? Everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about a win. This is very un-American. You know, all those young American players, they really can't keep up with the high speed, high pace of European play. What's going on? Everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about a win. This is very un-American. You know, all those young American players, they really can't keep up with the high speed, high pace of European play. Well, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about a win. This is very un-American. Defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee with the high speed, high pace of European play. Well, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about a win. This is very un-American. Defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee with the high speed, high pace of European play. The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about it. Whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee with the high speed, high pace of European play. The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about it. Whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee with the high speed, high pace of European play. The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about it. Whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee. How many times are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, everyone knows it, but we don't care. We don't care about it. Whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee. How many times are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, just walking up to our guys. We don't care. This is my ball, and whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee. How many times are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, just walking up to our guys. We don't care. This is my ball, and whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is a guarantee. How many times are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like, you know, just walking up to our guys. We don't care. This is my ball, and whenever they see a father, defend we welcome MLS players. It is
guaranteed. How many
what you say? Are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like
they're just walking up to
our guys. We don't care. We don't care whenever they see fun. Defending these it is
guaranteed. How
what
many
you say? Are they sending the ball back in match play? The Swiss are taking our balls away like
they're just
walking up to our guys. We don't care. We don't care whenever they see fun. Defending these it is
guaranteed.
whenever they see father defend these it is whenever they see father defend these and So we turn this off, go back here. Da, 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 da. I have to say, game is boring. I don't see at the possession. They say 51% Swiss. It looks like to me it's 75%. Uh, yeah. Oh, lousy passes. So, I know I said it's a live watch along. Um, it, it is my way of venting my frustration. It's really very frustrating. It's very frustrating. We are playing like shit. We are looking worse than a high school team, in my opinion. Okay, Switzerland coming up. It's gonna be a goal. No, it wasn't. So, who was that fast guy? Was it Aronson? No, it wasn't Aronson. I think he was number 22. Who the hell is 22? Mark McKinsey. Yeah, one of our better defenders. The best defender obviously is not in, because why would we want to defend against Switzerland? Why? Why would we want to defend against Switzerland? Give them the goals. Okay, Switzerland corner kick. We're in the 30th minute. And didn't go anywhere. 2-0 down. 2-0 down. This will be the fourth game in a row of a loss for Pochettino. Loss, and fourth loss. We have 3 more games. The next 3 games, they count. These 2 games, you can say they don't count. It's a friendly, and he is testing formations. You can say all of that. But no, we are preparing for the World Cup. We have to prepare for a win. We have to start winning. We cannot freaking lose every freaking game. We go there and say, oh yeah, we had good verticality and the spirit was good. The goals, who cares? FIFA is too strict with the goals. You know. Oh. We have no chance in the next World Cup of going anywhere. We have absolutely no chance with this way the coach and the team is playing. Because the boys seem to not want to fight hard. Oh, goal again for Switzerland. 3-0. Oh, it's going to be 6-0 by the end of the game. It's going to be 6-0. And, Matt Turner is a rusty old keeper. He has not played during the entire season. Was only a bench warmer. And our defenders are just horrible. Horrible. That was Berhalter. Just absolutely horrible. I mean, this is so bad, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to call yourself an American soccer fan. I have to go out and dig up a Swiss jersey. I don't have one, but just saying. Ugh, the stream is now stopping. Okay, so we have one problem after the other. Okay, go to the back. This AMC is so quick. It's not bad. And then if it doesn't come up, then you have to complain in the chat. And sometimes they fix it, sometimes they don't. On a Sunday, they very often are out to church or whatever. Now, even though it's Vietnam, it has another 8-hour difference. Or 12 hours, whatever it is. Okay, can we make a goal? No! 10 yards to the left of the post is not a shot at goal. Does not count as a shot at goal. It's a shot to nirvana. That's Arfston. He's young, but he's an MLS player. He can't keep up with the European pace. Does anybody sense a little bit of nervousness on my behalf? Maybe a little bit of negative energy against the coach, the federation, the team. Alright, here comes Switzerland again. Did I go in? Yeah, 4-0. 4-0. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I'm so before the Rangers will see how stupid Pochettino is. Take the goalkeeper out and take Zimmerman out. And take Berhalter out. What a useless piece of shit he is in there. Unbelievable. The Swiss are just playing with us. They get the ball, 1, 2, 3. And if they don't have the ball, they just relax and say, okay, no big deal, we'll get it. We are not going to shoot one single goal because our forwards, our attacking midfield and forwards, they are pathetic beyond pathetic. Ah. And our top players that we have decided, oh no, we are not going to play for our team. We want America to be embarrassed. Alright, here comes Switzerland again. Alright. Okay. Now we do have a good group of players. Many of them are not here. Several, it's not many, but several of them, that stupid coach Pochettino did not call up. And he has called up all these MLS players, and the MLS players suck. Sorry. Show me. Prove it to me that we can win. Prove it. Zimmerman, Berholt, and so many others are just totally pathetic, slow. And that's what they say. If we send our boys to Europe, to European top level teams, they learn how to go with the speed, and it's tough for them. It's not an easy thing for them. Look at how much Christian Pulisic has struggled in Chelsea, and even in the at some times in Milan he's being challenged. But then, pretty boy Christian Pulisic has to take the summer off because his hip is bothering him. Now, I'm all for recuperating injuries. I'm all for. But 1 week he says he's not doing this camp because of his hip. Then the next week, Milan puts him in for 90 minutes. For 90 minutes. So is the Milan medical team totally retarded and say, we're going to put somebody in that has a huge hip problem. We're going to let him play 90 minutes. And the game had no meaning. What I mean with no meaning, it had no meaning in how it ends in the European ladder. It may have changed one position in the what I call it, in the league. It could have gone up or down one position, but it did not affect their European standing because they sucked and they were already outside of any contention. And I played Christian Pulisic for 90 minutes. 90 minutes he played. After he says, I have a hip problem. So, only two solutions. Either the AC Milan medical team are total freaking morons, or Christian is not saying the truth. No two other ways about it. Now, for example, Jedi, Anthony Robinson, he has had a surgery. And I don't know if it was knee or ankle, but he, as soon as the season ended, got his surgery, needs the summer to be off and to recuperate. Yes, if you get medical treatment, I'm all for it. And if you really have a problem, I'm all for it. But yeah, Pochettino is doing nothing but just picking his nose. He's what's going on? He knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, this it was. I was expecting it. I mean, we had a shot at the goal, right into his hand. Number 7. Is it Arfston? No, Quinn Sullivan. Quinn Sullivan. Oh, brother. They showing Pochettino, like he really does. Like, I don't understand. He has that face. I understand very well. All of us fans, thousands and thousands, if not a million people, we understand what's going on. You stupid moron. Ay, ay, ay. It's just friendly that we're losing so far 4-0. If the next half is another 4, it's going to be 8-0. Okay, we have no additional time. Okay, we are out of our misery in the first half. Uh, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Alright, so bathroom break. Drink a beer, you have to have a bathroom break. I'll see you in a minute. Yeah. Yep. We are back. Okay, so we are gonna do okay. Alright, so whatever. Okay, I'm back. Don't particularly know what's now going on. Okay. Alright. Alright, sorry. I was reading some of the comments. Everyone's frustrated. Nobody's in a good mood. But that's the team we have. There's nothing else one can do. Let's see what we have. That's just me reposting it. And yeah, there's a little bit of shit posting going on. We're all frustrated. We're all frustrated, okay? What do you want? I want to know if he's going to take the goalkeeper out, which in my opinion he has to take. He's rusty. Matt Turner is rusty. He sucks. I don't know if he's going to take Zimmerman and Berhalter out. I would take everybody out. And I would definitely put in Chris Richards and Chris Brady as a goalkeeper. Haji as a forward. And he hasn't put in Tim Ream. Oh, Tyler Adams is actually on the bench. I thought he's injured. Don't put him on the bench if he's injured. Alright, so Canada, Ivory Coast is 0-0. They have 15 minutes. Mexico hasn't started yet. And we are 0-4 against Switzerland. Die Schweiz. Alright, well, I'm not frustrated. I'm pissed. It's, and Mexico, Turkey is just starting. I wonder if Turkey's gonna win against Mexico. Would be fun if Mexico wins against Turkey because we lost against them. Just showing we have sunk. We were on the top of our federation. We have just come down. Oh yeah. So Quinn Sullivan has a yellow card. Otherwise, these are all our. That was last game, so this is today's game. We're getting a lot of shit posting. It just says he says Poch is an employee. Don't blame him. And I say, if Podge is the coach, he is in charge, period. Name the name of who runs the show, who forces him. Sick and tired of excuses. He sucks. Because we have these people always making excuses for everybody. Everybody's making excuses. Oh, it's not his fault. Oh, the sun is not aligned properly. And oh, it's been raining. Or, where I am, the sun has been out too much. Sick and tired of it. Potch is in charge. Potch calls up the people. And if it is that he has no freedom, then he should say so. And then he should, number one, not take the fucking job. Not take the fucking $6 million. He should say, no, under these conditions, I cannot work. Okay, so bounce, brother. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the shit posts. Alright, oh, the stream has stopped again. Everything is going perfect today. Just the perfect, perfecto to the perfectustus. Okay, USA, Switzerland. Okay. Some players are out. They're not ready yet to kick off. Alright, so 23 posts. Oh, he doesn't have Tillman on. Agiman comes on. Jesus Christ. Oh. Agiman. Yeah, Tillman. Why the hell didn't he have Tillman in? Tim Ream. Okay. He's older than Zimmerman. Maybe slower. Well, is he taking McKenzie out? No. Ay. Do I have the switcheroonies yet? No, I don't. They'll come in. If he's replacing 5 people at halftime, you know he fucked up. And he knows he fucked up. Ay. So I'm gonna put my my volume up a little bit. Okay, he's taking the two Aaronsons out. So stupid. Argument for white. And token for Arvston. I have no problem with that. Luna for Sullivan. No problem with that. I think we made our 5 changes, didn't we? So yeah. But I don't think I saw Chris Richards. When you're down 4 goals, don't you think that you might have a problem in defense? Is that maybe a slight thought you might have? And you might put in a good defender? Alright, now let's see that they have popped in. So we have Paxton and Brandon Aronson out. Brian White is out. Now we have Argument, Luna, Ream are in. And that's the old game. So 1, 2, 3. He made 3 substitutions. 3 substitutions. I disagree with all the people in. Take Walker Zimmerman out. He's just an idiot. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. $6 million. I'm not getting paid $6 million, and I know what's going on. I still have the sub in and sub out wrong for that. I'm working on that. I thought I fixed it. I worked on it yesterday, but it's a lot of work doing all this database stuff, doing all this site. It's a lot of work. What I get for it, a 4-0 loss against Switzerland. That's what I get. That's the thank you I get. Is the arrows on the Brian White was a starter, exit. Lona enter, and so here The arrows are right. Just over here, they are wrong. Like this should be sub out, and this should be sub in. Blame the program. Alright, so far we're just 4-0 down. It's gonna double, almost double. Maybe we go to 7-0. 7 is his magic number. That when you have a super embarrassment. Then 7-0 was Brazil, Germany was that, and there's been a couple of games that ended with a 7-2 something loss. uh, Pardon me. Okay. My delay is about a minute. I don't understand. Alright, it's turned into boring again. We cannot string 2 or 3 passes along. Swiss has the ball. They're playing with us. Yeah. So, well, nothing else to do right now, so let me delete out some of those. Okay, what's going on? Whatever. My stream stopped again. Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know what to do. Alright, so studio content live. My first have I have a few nonsense uh, videos that I'm gonna delete, and it takes forever. YouTube Studio. Maybe some people are watching it. I do not know. They should have noticed that it's no longer on. 55 minutes and still 0-4. Alright, soccer fan. Okay, so just doing a little maintenance. Game's boring. The problem that I have in watching these boys is they seem to not really care. They seem to not throw their full body and their best ability and everything in it. Does bother me a little bit. You know, a lot of young guys, it's a do or die situation, you know. Who knows if you're ever going to be called up again? But they don't seem to care. We're in the Swiss half, but you know, we don't know what to do. We don't know, we have no clue. Absolutely no clue what to do. Oh, we got a little close of potentially shooting at the goalie. It would have never been a goal, but it was what we all. It's not even an almost goal. If you don't shoot, you can't consider it an almost goal. But it was an almost goal. Good verticality. Pochettino gets his bonus, another $1 million. Well, if you get to watch this game, And you know the result? I tell you one thing is, I wouldn't bother my time. I'm watching it because it's life and things can change. I don't expect them to change. Not for our better. For Switzerland, yeah. They're going to score at least 1 or 2 more goals. But the Swiss, they're so collected. They have the ball. They look here down and say, okay, I'm going without any time limit or space limit. And when they lose the ball, they just say, all right, let the Americans have the ball for a few minutes because we're going to get it back. For all of you, I'm in Las Vegas. And I'm just renting a room. And the house is set for 78 degrees. But my room, it's a corner room against the south and the west side, the strong sun. So my room is 87 degrees. And my body has slowly adapted to 87. I don't particularly sweat anymore, but it's not fun. Agerman is such a useless player, my goodness. He had, a normal person would have a first good touch and shoot. But no, he has to put it down. Then he has to go towards a defender and then he shoots. Now my commentary is in Spanish, and you know how the the Mexicans, how they get very into the game, and even they are like sounding boring because the game is so boring. Nobody gives a crap. Nobody gives a crap. It is just a vacation for them. This is vacation. We're gonna play a Sunday afternoon game, and then we can go back to the bar. Yeah. Boys and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to end the stream. Frustration will not ease up. There's zero chance of the USA to scoring 5 goals. Absolute zero chance. And I'll put you out of the misery. I put myself out of my misery. So thank you. If you go and watch this, I don't think we have many live watchers, but next game, let's just look. Next game is June 15, which is a Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. my time. USA versus Trinidad Gold Cup. So This is our next game. It's in San Jose, California. We should win against Trinidad and Tobago. We should. It's a very small country. But giving Potch's team selection, giving Potch's way he's doing it, we might as well lose 10-0 against Trinidad. It's possible. Absolutely possible. So I'm going to end. You all have a wonderful day. See you back on the 15th.